Hi everyone, welcome to ELI, the place where you get your daily dose of inspiration for entrepreneurship. Before we start, would like to wish all of you a very happy Independence Day. Uh, Jai Hind. And today we have with us Miss Pooja Kaul, founder of Organico, a natural skincare product brand made out of donkey's milk. Pooja has attended Tata Institute of Social Science for Masters in Social Innovations and Entrepreneurship. Pooja has also been featured in Forbes 30 Under 30 Asia. Hi Pooja, welcome to ELI and a very happy Independence Day to you.
Thank you. Happy Independence Day.
Uh, Pooja, welcome to ELI. I would request you to introduce yourself to our audience, please.
Yeah, I'm from Delhi basically. I'm born and brought up in Delhi. I did my master's from TISS, Tata Institute of Social Sciences, Tuljapur. Tuljapur is a small rural area in Maharashtra, Osmanabad district. And I did my master's in, as you said, social innovations and entrepreneurship. I started my entrepreneurship journey in 2017 actually. So that was a part of my college course. So in SIE, everyone has to do a pilot, but it's a compulsory component to pass the semester. And Organico was that component. So my journey started in 2017. Before that, I was a student of Delhi University. I did my bachelor's in political and history, and I was always interested in development sector. I've worked almost for 3 to 4 years in different NGOs and I did different fellowship internship programs to know more about this sector. And luckily I got into TISS, and in 2017 I did my pilot project of Organico. And 2018 I graduated and registered it as a full-time entrepreneur, social entrepreneur. Yeah.
Okay, Pooja, tell us a bit about what Organico is.
Okay, so Organico is basically a social venture, social startup. We are creating livelihood opportunities for donkey owner community in different part of India by utilizing their untapped resource, that is donkey milk, to make skincare products. So I know most of the people never heard about donkey's milk. Actually, why we are using donkey milk? That is a question we usually get it. So the thing is that donkey milk is known for its natural anti-aging skin nourishment component, and it's in beauty, like Egyptian beauty secret. So this I started in, I said that this I started in 2017. I was looking for some idea, innovative idea to like complete my project. And I read an article about the Switzerland-based donkey farm. They were selling milk to infants, and I started doing my research, and suddenly it clicked me. Yes, this is actually an innovative idea, and we can implement in India with a social, perspective. So like we do not have to open donkey farm or buy donkeys. We can just collaborate with the people who already don't, own donkeys, and we can start. And luckily, in Tulja, there's a place called Solapur for 30-40 kilometers away from Tuljapur, and there were some migrated people who came from Andhra Pradesh with their donkeys to work at construction sites in Bricklins. So I, with my co-founder Rishabh, we contacted them. We started, we started them about the benefits of donkey milk, and the cost of donkey milk start from 2,000 rupees a liter. So people who own donkeys, they were earning 300 rupees, 400 rupees, that to be working for 12 to 13 hours, at construction and bricklines. So there was a very big margin of income gap. We were able to fill it.
Hmm. So, when you started, how did you come up with the idea that donkey milk is going to be a big market and we can make products out of it?
Okay, so we had no idea that the donkey milk market gonna be boom suddenly. People will start talking about donkey milk. Even government of India will think of promoting donkey milk. I was clueless when I started my project, so I wanted to do something in dairy sector, and looking for some innovation. So as I said that this some random article motivated me to pursue this as my career. And I did my project in 2017, and I entered market with 200 soaps. That time it was difficult, obviously, because nobody ever heard of this country, and we have no clue about it. So I was looking to promote it, educate the people, and they were making fun. They were actually, obviously, because donkey we use as a आप एक स्लैंग वर्ड या गाली के तौर पे इंडिया में यूज करते हो उसको दूसरों को मजाक बनाने के लिए. एंड सडनली आई वाज सेलिंग गधी का दूध इन मार्केट. So still donkey milk is very classy in English, and हिंदी में जाकर के आप कहते हो गधी के दूध का साबुन है. So people used to think that this is like कुछ भी हो सकता है. They were not ready to use it, and that was the challenge basically. So this idea came from my college project, and after my post graduation, I pursued my college project as a full time job. You can say that. Yeah.
Okay, speaking of Gaddika milk, sounds very Indian. How did you, after you have made your product ready, how did you convince the customers that they should buy it? It's again, not many consumers are aware about the benefits of so-called Gaddika milk sabun.
Right. Yeah, so like obviously creating awareness was a challenge, but the best part about Indian consumer is that we are very curious to know about the things, and that to be in beauty sector. If something innovative is coming in beauty department or beauty sector, they are ready to give it a shot, like try, because we are so bored using already existing brands and not seeing difference. And when we introduce something innovative in market, we thought that okay, this is something gonna work on my skin, or I should give it a try for once. And that's how like people started accepting, but very slowly. So we started creating awareness, educating. Selling was not a big not our first priority. Like telling people to buy our product, that was never a priority. But educating people about the benefit of donkey milk, we thought that this we from starting we have prioritized our area, that first we will educate and then we will sell it. So we have started different campaign, like educating, telling about the benefits of donkey milk, and obviously working on the donkey population, as well as the donkey population in our country is decreasing, and this could be one of the alternative, donkey. If we promote donkey milk, we people will start having donkeys at their home, and donkey farming could save donkeys population in India. So there were different aspects and different perspectives. We started educating the consumer, telling them about the benefits, and how it is like Egyptian that Cleopatra's beauty secret, and people started like fascinating, and they started using. So luckily in 2019, we went viral during one of the exhibition in 2019 January. Yeah, it was Chandigarh Organic Festival. So one of the news reporter covered our news about donkey milk, and suddenly people started talking about it. People started like, okay, this is something very innovative. This is something new. And from 2019 only, even government is promoting, government is thinking to promote, and India's first donkey farm is opening in NRC, National Research Center on Equines. Like recently they have announced this. So this is definitely an achievement. We started this as a project, and suddenly everyone is talking, government is talking, and things are happening in our country when it comes to donkey milk. So yeah.
Okay, I'm just curious, how do you price your products? Who's your target audience? Is it the premium customers, or is it the,
Yeah. So we are targeting premium customers right now, because the cost of donkey milk is little high. It's 2,000 rupees a liter, and we are making like when we started, we thought that we will be targeting a segment, a particular segment only, not all the market. So we have a niche market. We are like serving to the premium customer. We are trying to create a luxury Indian brand based on donkey's milk in our India, with a sustainable aim to create a community, to help communities create like do welfare and all.
what are the different products in your portfolio right now?
Okay, so we have already launched India's first donkey milk soap, the 3 variants in market. We were planning to launch our next batch of products in June, but due to COVID, the launch is delayed to probably in November or October. We are launching October or November. We will be launching. So they're like more. We are creating a set of like variety range of skincare products, skincare brand products. It contains different, and donkey milk anti-aging cream, and mask, and we have body lotion, face wash, different basically a range. We will be launching soon.
Okay. Pooja, now coming back to the usual course of questions, would like to start by asking you, when you
Yeah.
started working full time on this project, so typically what happens is when you graduate from a good MBA college, you are expected to pursue a job with a reputed company with a fat paycheck, but you pursued your own project. So how did your family react to it?
Hmm. Okay, so yeah, actually, it was a difficult decision and a phase as well. So when I graduated from my college, I got placed in Rajasthan Livelihood, a government organization in Rajasthan. So now, like, it was difficult, obviously, choosing between a government organization, government-based job, and something people never heard of, donkey milk. My idea was already vague, so
Hmm.
family was always been motivating. They were like, if you want to do this idea, you can pursue. But when I graduated, from college, it was difficult. I had no financial support, no team, nothing actually. And that was the moment when I realized that, okay, doing job for some time and then pursuing my, like, this dream can possible. But I actually joined the job, and I joined because of the pressure and everything. I joined the job and realized that on the first day only, I resigned. I came back to Delhi because at that time when I was signing the contract, I thought, this is not I want to do. This is not something that I always dreamed of. And so, I resigned the same day I joined. I came back to Delhi, and with no team, nothing, I started my journey as an entrepreneur in 2018, yeah, 2018 June. And scared, obviously. So now, being a fresh graduate, graduated from a good college, you have job and you have, like, entrepreneurship dream as well. So it is difficult. Obviously, I will not say that choosing between two good things is a difficult job. But somehow, there's a trait of entrepreneurs. We are ready to take chances. We are ready to take, I guess, risk. So लगा कि ये करना चाहिए, and I think I'm meant to, work for someone, like, for communities, not with a particular someone else. So, and since my college, I always wanted to write my own story, not to be a part of someone's own story. And I guess that this motivated me to work towards my goal and leave a job and pursue my dream.
And how did you manage the funds to build the manufacturing process and setting up the initial setup of
Okay, yeah.
operation?
So, so, like, I interact with like many entrepreneurs. This is the question I receive, most of the time, that we do not have fund, how to start. The thing is that when you start, you do not need lakhs of rupees. You just have to start with some small thing, small. I started my venture with 28,000 rupees only. So that was my pocket money. My co-founder pocket money we collected for some trip, and we invested that. So it's not that पहले time में ही आपको लाखों लाख रुपए invest करना है अपने business में, and then you want to pursue your dream. It's not like that. आप small step लेते हो, even it is 10,000 or 5,000 or anything, you just do it, small step. Just create a Facebook page, create a Instagram marketing page, and then start educating consumer. So it was difficult in initial stage, but somehow, we started participating in, since college we used to participate in different startup championship. So we won around 7 to 9, I don't remember exactly, championship, and we were able to win actually amount around 5.5 lakh that time. So that also we reinvested. We started with 28,000. Then, when we have a proof of concept, we started participating in different championship, and we were able to, raise or win amount around 5.5 lakh, and we reinvested that. And after, it's a bootstrap right now. Majority we are bootstrap, but yeah, now we had started getting funding. So in starting, do not just feel कि आप पहले step में ही funding raise कर लोगे, पहले step में ही आपको funds मिल जाएंगे and you will go far. So actually there's a process, and the process is very slow. And बहुत लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो slow process में give up कर देते हैं पहले, and they do not reach that level, or you can say that the last वाला जो step होता है. But there are some people, they're ready to go slow and reach those levels. So just, it's not like, I've heard that ki slow chalna is not a good thing, but I believe that slow kabhi kabhi aapke liye bahut acha hota hai. So baby steps, dheere dheere you will reach your heights.
Okay. Now I'm very interested to know, how was your first day of entrepreneurship like? No, not talking about when you started the project while in college. I'm talking about after the college, when you started full time on this.
Okay, so it was actually difficult. When I graduated, like in 2018, obviously, no working space, no team, no financial support. I was blank with then just an idea that, okay, this is something I want to do. And my project was in Solapur, Maharashtra. And my family asked me to come back to Delhi, and that was a difficult thing because it's been like 17 or 16 years I'm living in Delhi, never seen a donkey road ke paas आस पास कहीं भी. तो गधी ढूंढना एक basically task था. They always supported me, but they were like कि दिल्ली में अभी कुछ time के लिए करो because team नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं है, and you cannot go back to Solapur. How you gonna manage alone? So when I left my job, I came back. The second day I was sitting, I was thinking, now what? Okay, I don't have एक जो option था वो भी छोड़ दिया गया है, and अब क्या करना है उसको. तो journey was really difficult. I cannot even explain in words actually that time, the mental pressure or the things you go through, because आपके हाथ में कुछ नहीं होता ना, job है ना एक सिर्फ idea है जो लोगों ने सुना नहीं है, but somehow I was able to survive. I started slow, as I said that I started now before joining this work, the different NGOs or different communities. So interacting, reconnecting with the community people, and there was this guy in slum of Mansarovar, Delhi. I contacted them. I told him that I'm looking for some donkeys and donkey owner, and I used to work with him. And he guided me कि यहाँ donkeys लोग होते हैं दिल्ली में, actually आप जा करके ढूंढ सकते हो. And uh, that's how I started interacting, reconnecting with the people. And पहला जो हमारा टास्क था, मेरा जो टास्क था वो था कि कनेक्ट करना लोगों से, डोंकी ओनर से कनेक्ट करना. एंड एक बंदा मिला था, सिर्फ एक पर्सन था, was ready to work with me because यहाँ एक तो सुपरस्टिशियस था that if they give milk to us उनका डोंकी मर जाएगा. तो एक काला जादू, ब्लैक मैजिक वाला थिंग था. सो दैट वाज उनका माइंड पर्सपेक्टिव चेंज करना वाज आल्सो अ चैलेंज कि आप चेंज कैसे करोगे. बीइंग अ गर्ल इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट going into community. That was the second challenge I faced because team नहीं थी, मुझे community mobilize करना था, वो भी community slum communities में जा करके दिल्ली के. And एक problem ये हो जाती है कि they will meet after 7 o'clock because वो field पे काम, and they came back home at around 7 or 6:30. So that was a winter obviously, and I used to get scared of बहुत challenges थी, but somehow I was able to manage all, able to survive. And obviously कोई भी entrepreneurship journey बिना difficulties के start नहीं होती. So yeah.
Okay. But I can see you have a team with working alongside with you. How did you recruit them? How did you find them? And what are the things you see in people while recruiting them?
Okay, so now yeah, I have a brilliant team of 6 people working with me, and we have many communities working under us. So it was wonderful. Recruiting was difficult, but social media is one of the productive and best in our country, this time world mein. And I started telling people about my work, telling anything. I used to post different stories about the donkey owners, about the donkeys, what we are doing, how we are doing everything. And there's a thing called जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. So when people started getting to know about, okay, this is something exists in our country, and एक ट्रस्ट बिल्डअप होने लग गया साथ में, लोग आपको जानने लग गए, आपके ब्रांड को जानने लग गए. So the majority of people I recruited from social media only. LinkedIn was the best, actually the first who helped me, and the Facebook. And the thing I always used to look for in my team was commitment and passion. Working with a startup is not a easy task because you will not see always a green environment. Lows होंगे, highs होंगे, and that time your passion will let you stay there. And the same time commitment बहुत matter करता है because I've seen it's not that this is my first team. When I started my company, बहुत सारे लोग आए, बहुत सारे लोग गए. And उस टाइम कमिटमेंट जो होता है एक बहुत बड़ा टास्क होता है. विद टाइम आई लर्न दैट कि कमिटमेंट होना टीम के अंदर बहुत ही बड़ा एक कंपोनेंट है. And obviously skill sets are necessary, but with time you can learn the skills. If you have the passion to work for something, definitely you're going to learn things. And but if you do not have commitment for something, that is actually, even if you have skill, मैं आपको ट्रेनिंग भी दे दूँ, मुझे पता नहीं, even if you are going to stay for the 2 months or 3 months or 1 year, I don't know. So we have a team of young graduates we all are recent freshers, and now we have joined by some experienced people as well. So the only two thing I with time I learned, and only two thing I was looking for in my team was the passion to work for a startup, for a cause, and the commitment to like pursue their dreams. So, and obviously vision match karna chahiye. That's how I started recruiting my team. Now we have a wonderful 6 people, not from Delhi, they are from different part of country. One is from Bhubaneswar as well, from JVS Sustainable College. So yeah.
What are the difficulties you faced along the way while building this venture, Pooja?
Okay, difficulty first was changing the mindset of people, obviously. The one of the first difficulty, because when you work on some idea, majority of idea is okay. Like I've interacted before starting, I interacted with many entrepreneurs and they have tech startups. So unke liye logo ko convince karna was very easy. And I started with a non-tech startup, and my idea was very unique, or you can say weird actually, like selling gadhi ka doodh in market. So changing the mindset was the first priority, and लोग आपको seriously कैसे लेंगे वो भी एक challenge था, because when I used to pitch my idea to investors or in different competition, बहुत सारे लोगों के different comments आते थे. It's not that कि आपको बहुत praise मिलता है, आप हमेशा positive देखते हो, negative side भी देखा, and that time is to say you feel कि यार whether I'm on right track or not. So एक दिमाग में ये click हो जाता है कभी-कभी. So and with slow progress, slowly we created the that awareness in market. Now people are talking, everyone is aware, majority, not everyone, like slowly people are getting to know about the benefit of donkey milk. And second was like community mobilization, like no tell people who used to who own donkeys, they are not aware about the benefit of donkey milk. उनको पता भी नहीं था donkey का milk भी होता है. So एक तो ये challenge था, task था उनको educate करना community people को, and वो एक बहुत बड़ा difficult job होता है, convincing them to. And they used to work at construction and bricklanes, उनको इतना हो जाता था. So telling them the benefits of donkey milk, asking them to be with us, like associate हो हमारे साथ, वो एक difficult problem थी. And training provide करना एक problem था. So starting में 2-3 लोग थे जो ready हुए थे करने के लिए, because एक black magic वाला concept उससे जुड़ा हुआ था. But now it's like with like awareness, अब इतनी difficulty नहीं होती. Every day we get a call from different communities or different India के हर एक part से that हमारे पास गधी है, we want to sell donkey milk. Even like अभी recently ही कुछ last week ही NRC, National Research Center of Equine, they announced that they are opening India's first donkey farm in government based organization. So now उस दिन के बाद से और हजारों calls आने लग गए हैं, लोग people are interested in opening their own farm, donkey farm. So yeah, with challenges आपके साथ opportunities भी आती हैं, and एक achievement भी आता है, but that with time, and patiently आपको उस time wait करना पड़ता है.
What is your vision, Pooja, where you want to take your venture to?
Okay, my vision is to create a skincare brand with a sustainable, development goals. Like I want to create impact in communities, give more job employment, provide more opportunity to donkey owners, and obviously to save the donkeys population while building the brand. So donkey population in India has decreased by 61%. We have 120,000 donkeys now, as you see the latest livestock census. So this is also one of our reasons to create such awareness in market that people start having donkeys. Like donkey एक normal concept नहीं है. हम लोग before starting this, मैंने कभी किसी को donkey के बारे में बात करते नहीं देखा था. Now people are talking about donkey, but उसके पहले कोई donkey के बारे में नहीं बात करता. We talk about tiger, we talk about dogs, we talk about birds, but कभी भी donkey word click नहीं होता था. So that I want to just normalize the concept of donkey milk. I want to normalize the word donkey in our country, that people do not see as a कि गाली है, मजाक बनाना है, तब हम लोग donkeys को use करें, but actually beneficial है और महंगा है, उस way में उसको देखें.
Okay. Pooja, we are almost up with the time, and I just have one question left. How do you suggest our audience to start their journey as entrepreneurs?
Okay. Yeah, so as I say in starting, start slow. Do not actually think कि मुझे बहुत fast भागना है और jump करना है के बाद. baby steps. And obviously for all the recent graduates or people who are planning to start their entrepreneur journey, if you have a plan, just give a 1 year to your plan and start working. Slow progress, obviously, and you will see the difference. Just do not give within 4 months of starting, 3 months of starting. Even just slowly start. Give at least 1 month, 1 year to your idea, and see whether you're able to make it, to create a proof of concept, go and enter the market and see the prospect. At the same time, you know like for recent graduates, anyway you are graduating for good universities and you're completing your masters, PGs, and किसी के लिए आप काम करने के लिए जाओगे and you will give your 100%, right? So why not give that 100% to your idea for a year?
Pooja, any final message to potential entrepreneurs of India?
Yeah, so I know the situation is not right now because of COVID, obviously, and many people are like they're thinking to give up on their entrepreneur dream. Please do not do this. Obviously, being an entrepreneur is challenging. As we all know, if you are pursuing your dreams already, that कुछ start करते हो तो हमेशा successful और हमेशा right time हो, वो possible नहीं है. But at the same time, time हमेशा गलत हो, वो भी possible नहीं है. तो obviously after this phase, the right time will come. So stay with your dreams, stay with your project and what you are planning to or you are doing. Just stay for some time. Things will be fine. Do not even think about giving up.
Well, it was a great pleasure to host you here at ELI, Pooja. I think our audience would have got lifetime lessons from this video, and thanks for your time and our best wishes for Organico.
Thank you.
Viewers, you
Thank
can
you so
follow.
much. Very nice.
Viewers, you can follow and connect with Pooja on LinkedIn by searching for Pooja Call. Also, do visit their website by typing organico.in. So whom do you want to have here at ELI for next episode? Do let me know in comments below. We will be back. Stay tuned to ELI.